Welcome. I'm Lee with For Fun Golf TV. You're joining me on the back nine of the second round of the SGT Tour stop at Muskoka Bay Club for the Bay Current Classic. Making the turn here at 1 under, great round of golf for me. Shot a 76 in the first round, which was also a great round of golf for me. So hoping to keep it together, get home on the back nine and put up a decent score. I do this just for fun. I'm not expecting that I'm competing with a bunch of people. It's just fun to play. I like the format. I like the feeling of competing in that tournament style golf. So thanks for joining me. Let's see what we can do. All right, wind's coming back right to left. I've already done the aim point a little bit down the hill. I've got an aim point out there at 231. It plays 6 yards down. Don't run out. Kick right. Uh, that's a pretty good drive for me. Think I'll have a little bit of an awkward left to right lie. Yeah, slightly, not bad. Let's take a look at the heat map. I always like to check the heat map. See that pin there? There's a huge mound on the right. Wind's back left. My lie is slightly right. I'm going to just play just a touch left of the pin. It's playing about 167 against the wind. I think it's going to be a 6-iron that I can hit up the hill there and hopefully get in there kind of close. Assuming I can hit a straight 6-iron. A little long, dang it. Got too much of it. Wind, I figured the wind was going to kind of kill it a little bit, but it didn't look like the wind did much to it at all. All right, 13 yards out of the rough. Slightly left lie, so I'm going to go just slightly right of the cup. All right, got in there for par. We do not complain about pars at For Fun Golf TV. Unless they're 3-putt pars, that's a whole different thing, of course. All right, 155-yard par 3. Wind's left to right. Everything's telling me this is probably a 7, maybe an 8. I'm going to aim just touch left. And I'm going to hit an 8. A little bit left of my line. That'll be a wicked left to right putt. Yep, that's exactly what I thought when I saw that. I saw where it landed. I'm like, oh, that's just going to be screaming left to right. From 37 feet. Put it over somewhere about there. Sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down. Lee, you just putted it off the dang green. Silly, silly mistake right there. Good grief. It's 5 yards, just trying to bump it on. Bogey. All right, that takes us to even par. That's what throwing away shots will do for you. Par 5, 525. Let's do a flyover on it. Take a look at this hole. I love all the big rock formations around here. I have bounced the ball off of them a time or two doing this stuff. Sometimes they help, sometimes they don't. This one, the second shot, is really the challenging part with that water all the way up the left. Winds right to left, 10 miles an hour. That's my line, somewhere in there. There you go. It's almost going straight backwards now. 264 up to the hole. I don't have anything that I'll hit 264, so there's no point in doing something that brings that water into play. I'm gonna hit a 6-iron. Hopefully hit it up in that area. Leave myself about 85, 90 yards to the green, hopefully. That will work. All right, 95 yards. Let's look at the heat map as always, of course, all the way back against the hill. So we're gonna hit a pitching wedge. Wanting this to go about 90 or so, I guess. Sit down. Saw that ledge coming. Boy, you do not want to go over there on the left. That is trouble. All right, slightly right lie. Going left to right from 8 yards. Too much. Yeah, I gotta try to make a putt for par. Uphill, right to left from about 15 feet. Or excuse me, downhill. Downhill. And I didn't hit it hard enough. There's another bogey. Dang it. Moves me to +1. All right, there's still time. There's a couple of holes down the stretch here that I've birdied in the last few rounds, so we'll see. Maybe we can get lucky and make a birdie. I always consider myself lucky to get a birdie. I don't expect to get them, really. My golf game's just not there. Hopefully someday I get to that point. Yeah, I'm going to take that aim point. I don't see anything wrong with that. Nice, a lot of fairway behind it there if you hit a straight one. Popped it up. There you go. Get on down. Get on down. Ah, I'm not going to get all the way down. Popped that one straight up in the air. So we got 128. Nasty left to right lie. Pins right on the front of the green. I'm going to try to hit a 9-iron. See if we can get it there. No, I think it's a 8-iron when I think about it. So 128 coming out of the rough. I'm going to lose 10%. That's 13 yards. That's 141. And it's going to be peeling off left to right. So I think it might be a better shot with an 8-iron. Yeah, it didn't go anywhere coming out of there. All right, uphill 14 yards. You'll see me doing a lot of scrambling. $14 yards. I chunked it. Yeah, I hit that about an inch behind the ball, it felt like. Just kind of ricocheted the club into the ball. Uphill, left to right from 11 feet. Gonna go out just to the left edge because it's not moving much. Got it. Hit that firm, going up that hill. I didn't want to leave it short on accident. So there's a par. Ooh. Another par 5. We'll do that flyover again. Again, if you're watching, I appreciate this. Hopefully you saw the front 9 video as well. I try to do the Web Plus Tour and the SGT Tour during the middle of the week. Stream live with my streaming partner TK on Sunday nights, Monday nights, and Friday nights at 7:30 Central. We'd love for you to come out and find us. Watch the show. It's For Fun Golf TV, all one word. That holds true for all your platforms except Facebook. Facebook, it's spelled out For Fun Golf TV. Wind's kind of helping left to right. That aim point's not terrible that they have out there, so I'm going to keep that. Nope, fell off the tee. Popped it up again. Holy cow. Oh, come on. That was a terrible mistake. Holy cow. That was bad. That was a tough one right there. Okay, so now I got to regroup. The only important shot's the next one. The only important shot's the next one. I'm going to try to hit a 5-iron. I want to get back up in play. Try to give myself a distance that I can hit a 3-wood up to the green there. Yeah, well, I didn't go anywhere coming out of there. All right, 244 up to the green. Three-degree left fly. So I'm going to aim it up about there. Dangerous shot here. Just missed it. That was a pretty good result for where I was trying to hit that from. Okay. Don't worry about what stroke it is. Look at the hole. Things are going left to right. We got 9, 10 yards, 11 yards, something like that. Stop. Got it in there for double. Or excuse me, bogey. All right, that's just +2. I was thinking it was a double. I feel better about that. All right, 4 holes to play here. Back 9, second round of the SGT Tour, Muskoka Bay Club, Bay Current Classic. +2. It's a good round for me still. I had it going better earlier, and I've made some mistakes here on the back 9. Every other, the Web Plus Tour in the first round, it was the front 9 that was difficult for me, and I did pretty well on the back 9, but not quite the same right now. 9-mile-per-hour wind left to right. That aim point's not bad if I can hit it straight. Been popping up driver, and I'm not sure what's going on with that. I did it again. I went almost straight underneath the ball. I guess maybe I'm dipping my back shoulder too far or something. Wow. That's tough. 228. Gonna need another great 3-wood again. I got to figure that out, don't I? I like to hit the plain Pro V1X on if I'm trying to get onto the green. I tee off with those Titleist Tour Soft balls. They go a little bit further, it seems like, for me. 2 degrees right. So we're going to aim just a touch right on the green. Nice smooth swing, that's all we need. Oh, it's going to go right in the bunker. I was going to say get over the bunker, but it's going right in the middle. All right. 20 yards out of the bunker. What's the green doing? Thing's right on the top of the hill. Try to lay the blade open, flip it up out of here. Not a bad effort. Give myself a chance at par. Right to left from about 9 feet, slightly uphill. Another bogey. Did not catch much of that right to left that I thought it would. So that moves me to 3 over. Shot 4 over in the first round. I'd like to do better in the second round. I've had a much better round going the whole time. Just kind of letting it get loose here down the stretch. So just didn't dip my back shoulder as much. At least that's what it felt like. I don't know. I never can tell for sure what my swing is really doing. I know what I feel that it's doing. 131 uphill. Winds left to right, lies left to right. Heat map, pins way in the back. Holy cow. We're going to aim over there. Trying to think what I want to hit here. I think it's a 9 iron. I think it's a 9 iron. Got back there by it close. Going a little downhill to the pin, a little left to right. My lie is slightly left. I'm not going to change it. I'm just going to try to tap one down there. Sit down. Golly. That ran a lot farther than I thought it was going to. I thought I'd hit a pretty good chip shot when I hit that. Ah, goodness. Unforced errors. Story of my round here, isn't it? Back uphill, right to left. 17 feet. Nah, just not quite hard enough. Another bogey. Go to 4 over. Wow, just falling apart coming down the stretch here. 5 over on the back. Love to get a birdie here on one of these last two. Get a stroke back there. All right, 175 yards. This is a tough one here. They've got that pin right up in the front. Wind's hard left to right. Pin's in the lowest point. I got to aim straight at it. And if it carries me over into the green, it carries me over into the green. Gonna hit a full 6 iron. Get up. I didn't catch it clean. Normally it should fly about 160 in the air. Well, I guess, yeah, it did 161. Just where I was landing it, I guess, was the problem. I can usually, full shot with that. Landing and rollout's usually just about 170, a little over. All right. See if I can chip something out of here, out of the deep rough. You're gonna give me a chance, I guess. Wow, look at that, how fast that thing is moving left to right. Right to left, excuse me. Something like that, I guess. Nope. Another bogey. So +5. Okay, can we get a birdie so I can at least match what I did in the first round? TK, my playing partner, he told me when I said I was going to do this, he said, yep, shoot a 77. I was like, wait a minute, I shot a 76 in the first round. I'm hoping to improve. He's like, okay. But maybe he knew something. I don't know. Hang on. Shot down that hill. Oh, come on. So weird in GS Pro. Anytime you want a ball to run extra, it stops on a dime and whatever it hits. When it's going to be trouble, they keep rolling. Winds left to right. Pins in the low spot. My name right up there, out of this rough, hitting a 6-iron. That did not feel right. Oh, and I hit it real thin. Yikes. Well, I guess we're not going to get a birdie. Can we keep it together for the 77? Yeah. All right, good recip shot there on the last one. That's a heartbreaker. Had a much better round going, but shooting in the 70s, I'm with the skill set, the limited skill set I'm bringing to the game, I'm not going to get real upset about any round in the 70s. So, golly, a lot of wasted opportunities. I think I had 2 or 3 birdie putts on the front that I could have possibly made, and then just a litany of errors down the back stretch. But anyhow, thank you for joining me. I'm Lee for For Fun Golf TV. That was the second round of the SGT Tour stop at Muskoka Bay Club. Great round for me. I'm happy with the score. Just I know I left things on the table. Look for us Sunday night, Monday night, Friday night, coming to you live on TikTok and YouTube. Look for our content at For Fun Golf TV across all your platforms. And join us on Facebook at For Fun Golf TV, all spelled out, where we post for our members most of the content about a week in advance. And we give you updates on what we're doing and let you interact with us through Facebook as well. So thank you and have a great day.